Hi friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video where I will be cash stuffing my second paycheck for the month of March. And today we are cash stuffing a little bit more money. We are cash stuffing a total of $850. And the reason why we are where we even have some of that money is because I did pet sit over spring break. So any way that I can make some extra money, I definitely try to take advantage of that, and very grateful that I was able to make some extra money, and I'll kind of show you where that money is going to. So we're starting off with our wallet, and I do have some money left over, which is, I guess the reason why is partially because I have been doing pretty good with some spending, which is obviously a good thing, but I'm also a little bit behind on cash stuffing. So that's why. So personal is going to get 50, and let's see, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 90 in personal. Eating out is also going to get 50. I feel like that's kind of like a sweet amount for my categories. So we're just going to kind of stick with that and see how that goes. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100. Then gas is going to get 80. And yeah, I know for a fact that I'm behind because the fact that gas has all this money. Yeah, I have, like, I filled up recently, so I know some of this was used. So let's do 40. I usually do increments of 30. So 20, 30, 60. I feel like I did that kind of weird. 20, 40, 60, 70. Yeah. But I'm just trying to make sure that I have... So I'll count this, but this is definitely not accurate. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 150 in gas. That'd be great to have that amount, but I know that's not the case because as soon as I film this video, I have to do it on stuffing. All right, moving on to groceries. I did up this quite a bit to 120. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Wait, I sometimes count fast and I'm like, wait, that's not how much it is. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, and 40. Okay. I will be dog sitting this weekend. So I like to kind of give myself a little bit more money for groceries because I will buy myself things for the stay just so I have food. So obviously I try not to spend too much because then it's kind of like defeats the purpose of making extra money, but I still need to eat. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, and 70. So I try to do like a little grocery, like, I don't know what to call it. Just like get some essentials, and depending on how long I am staying there, toiletries is getting 10. Then I will buy, and like obviously I always shop my house first, like check what's in the pantry, what can I make before I head out, but sometimes I'll need some things. And miscellaneous is gonna get 10, and it has 2 5s, so I'll have 10, 15, and 20. So for wallet expenses, we put $340, and most of, I would say where I put a little bit more was groceries. I would say that's kind of a priority more than anything, so that's why I'm fine with putting a little bit extra money there. So my wallet's all done. Moving on to my sinking funds, and hopefully this doesn't get in the way there. All right, so since we got some extra money, some of these categories are just kind of getting like topped off of money. So adventure is getting 10. So now I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. My goal is always to have like 100 in here. Beauty is not getting anything. Church, I decided to add 10. So we'll have 20, 30, and 40. Church doesn't really have a goal. It's just kind of like add. I'm always trying to think of like things that will pertain to church that where like maybe I'm like a potluck or something like that. So that's kind of like where that money goes to. Or if I have some type of like anything related to people from church, essentially like a get together, and it, like obviously I want to contribute, I pull from there. So yeah, this would be like, this isn't like offering. Sometimes it can be, if it's like sometimes they'll do like fundraisers at church for like the students, then I'll do that. But usually that's for like get-togethers with friends that are from church. Clothing, I added 30, so 20, 40, 50, and 60. I just like completely missed the envelope there. All right. Home is getting 10. I like to have money in here because honestly, I'm gonna put down this and then grab a 20. Because honestly, I feel like I will like occasionally buy things, or like maybe I'm at the store and I want to buy something and like, you know. So nails is gonna get 20. This is gonna be, I'm essentially saving up for my next pedicure. And then self-care, decided to add 10. I really want to get a massage at some point. And I'm hoping that I can maybe save up for a massage so that I can get something maybe towards the end, like for the end of the school year. So we'll see. All right, now we're moving on to high priority, which it's kind of funny that I have these. I was like thinking about it the other day. It's like my birthday, I don't want to say, I feel like that's not necessarily like a high priority. It's something that I want to budget for. So I kind of put like low and high, and it's like, it's maybe not as accurate. Birthday is getting 20, so we'll have 20, 30, 40, and 50. And before I forget, I have $100 in the bank, so it's 150. Placeholders have been purchased, and I'm just waiting for them to come in the mail. So same thing with Christmas. It has 100 in the bank, and then Christmas is getting 30. That's just how much I was able to kind of figure out and be like, yeah, that makes sense to add every time I get paid. And I'm gonna just swap around some bills. Hopefully I did that right. If I have money left over, then it's for Christmas. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, plus the 100 in Christmas, or in the bank for Christmas, is 200. So this one is going to be for my puppy. Like I said, I ordered a placeholder. She's coming in the mail. And her name is Emmy, so I'll say Emmy on here. So I actually have to get her vaccinated, and it's happening this Saturday. It's probably, by the time this video goes up, it has already happened. I'm budgeting, because I got extra money, I'm budgeting $200. I am not 100% sure how much it's going to be, but I thought 200 should be plenty. And hopefully it is. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82. If it's less, which I pray that it is, then this will just kind of be her envelope for when I start to buy more things. I've mentioned in unstuffing that I haven't been unstuffing her expenses because I haven't had an envelope. So anything that I was buying for her was just coming out of my checking. And I had put money from my savings in my checking to cover that. So just thought I would mention that. But gifts is getting 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70. It's my brother's birthday, so I need to figure out what he wants. Medical, I wanted to give it quite a bit today because I have depleted medical, and medical is usually one that I like to have like a lot of money in here, or at least a decent amount of money, I should probably say. And medical has gotten extremely neglected. So 20, 40, 50, and 60. And I'm hoping that is like a good path to kind of move forward with in terms of saving. But I'm getting it vehicle just 20, 40, 60, 80. And it has 300, so it has 380. And this is one I always want to have money in because cars. But I think this is fine. We are gonna do $20 for unexpected, and I'll do those in the tens. Okay, so if I did this right, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Yes. Okay. Praise the Lord, because I was nervous that I had done that switcheroo a little bit wrong there. So all of that is done for sinking funds. Now we're moving on to my savings, so which is my 1 month ahead. So all of these bills are done. We're working on student loans, which today we will be able to finish. So let's actually I'll just probably grab, yeah. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, I am trying to be 1 month ahead, and that is what I'm counting as my savings. I have already done, what is it called, an emergency fund last year, and this year, because I work in education, I want to be 1 month ahead. I've explained that in different videos, so I won't really get too much into that, but what I'm doing is every category or every envelope is a different bill. So we are working on student loans. So student loans is $80. So we have it 20, 40, 60, 80. So we have one other bill covered. So let me just fix that. And then, so these bills are all done. So now we're moving on to car insurance, which is $120. Some of them have the amount, some of them don't, like student loans and I think my subscriptions. These were like variable, and everything else was pretty, what's the word, like fixed. So these are the only ones that were not, like I wasn't sure. So now we'll move on to car insurance, and then in car insurance today we'll add 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So that's actually half of that, which is great. So that means next time I get paid, we will add, I will try to keep a note of adding just 60 in here if I'm able to, so that I can just go ahead and cover car insurance. So after car insurance, we'll have car payment, gym membership, life insurance, and then we'll start all over with month 2. So all that money will probably go in here, or honestly, I think I may just put like a slip or something, because I feel like that's a lot of cash to leave in there. But either way, that's my goal. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and finish the cash stuffing. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure that you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.